I think I love the chaotic nature of it. I get bored very quickly, which is one of the reasons why I left my old job. I was working for quite a number of years in the corporate sector. It just got to a point where sort of the lifestyle and the work was no longer satisfying, and I definitely had a dream of running a small business for a long time. And so the opportunity popped up really to kick it off. So I sort of give it a crack. No real experience in the industry, but just a desire to do something different. Polly Pavlova is it's a live music booking and event production agency. We do predominantly weekly live music bookings for venues in the Illawarra, but we also produce our own events, whether it's a mini festival or a pop-up, or sometimes we book on behalf of other events or event organisers. I think predominantly just an interest in going to these events myself, particularly towards my older years. When I was younger, I wasn't a big festival head or a lover of live music or something. It was definitely when I moved to Wollongong around 2021. There's definitely a scene here that facilitates a lot of live music. New South Wales and Victoria both host so many amazing festivals, and the older I got, the more I explored it, the more I realised that I love these events. It just seemed like a good opportunity to get involved and I guess start participating in the scene that you enjoy. Generally starts with an idea and follows up quite quickly with a space. Once you've located a space, then you've got a date, and then from there it all just sort of flows. But those two things are probably the key components to getting it started. Every day is very different. I feel like it's a pretty cliche answer, but it really is. I mean, event production and live music, you're just juggling a lot of balls at any one time. You've got a lot of different projects on the boil simultaneously, so they're all at different stages of maturity. And then behind the scenes there's also, there's licensing, there's, police and council notifications, there's security, there's food, there's drink, there's just so many different little components. I mean, I hope they provide a good time. I really enjoy throwing them and participating in them. I think particularly when I do pop-ups, when we're running events in spaces that aren't live music venues, it's cool because it provides a unique experience for the artists that are playing, for visual artists who are presenting their pieces around the live music, or sometimes vice versa. So I guess in terms of what we're doing for the community, or we can contribute to the community, it's just trying to generate that extra opportunity that's not there. I think for me personally, watching the growth of new artists has been pretty cool, and it's not something I'd take credit for at all, but it's something that the events do help facilitate. And I think this year we've had probably at least 2 or 3 bands have played their first ever show with us, which is pretty special, and it's been really rewarding to watch them jump onto other shows and slide their way up the bill and start to sort of run the laps around Wollongong and around Sydney, and to facilitate a small part in that journey is pretty rewarding sometimes.